Yeah, so I don't have time to look out for somebody else. I don't care how fine you think you are. I'm as fine as I can be.
Amen.
Oh, y'all ain't trying to be fine. I don't care. Yeah. So, you know, you have to be comfortable in your own skin. There's too many of us that are intimidated by other folk. Yeah. One thing I understand, if you let folk define you, they can confine you. So you're not going to define me. You don't tell me who I am and what I am. God told me who I am. Yeah. So the prophet asked her, what's in your house? Yeah. She said, I just got a measly old pot in my house. Well, he said, that's all I need is something to work with. I just need something to work with. Yeah. You talk about everything that's broken. I just need a little something to work with. All you said, well, I barely feel like getting up sometimes. Sometimes I feel so depressed. I got one question to ask you. Are you still breathing? Yeah. If you are still breathing, then that's possibility. Every time you breathe breath, that's possibility. That means there's another chance for you to get up. And the fact that you're down, that means it's time to get up. Come on, somebody. I know that went around over here, but the fact that you're down, that means it's time to get up.
Yes, it is.
Well, let me put out again. The fact that you're cognitive of the fact that you're lying on your back, that means you're able to get up. It's when you don't know you're down that you can't get up. Anyway, so he moves her from there. He says, now I need you to go and borrow some other pots because something's about to hit your house. Look at somebody and something is about to hit your house. Now, when you research the word borrow simply means to make a demand. I know in the Hebrew sometimes it's translated as begging professionally, but it also means to make a demand. So in other words, he tells us to go make a demand. Yeah. In other words, he tells us to go to the bank and take out the loan. I'm going to back up the interest rate. Come on. Yeah. Y'all don't get it. So go make a demand. So God moved her from lack to making a demand. Yeah. So you got to move from lack to making a demand. Yeah. In other words, you got to proclaim and say what you want to have. Yeah. Even if you have to go take a picture by it. Y'all don't have to. If you want that Range Rover, I tell you what, go tomorrow, stand next to the Range Rover, take a picture by it, baby, Facebook yourself. Now look at me, there it is, me and my Range Rover. Y'all ain't, Call up Crylight and say, listen, I want to see this house. I don't like showing houses. You know what about? Show me the house. All you gotta do is let me walk in the territory and take a picture of yourself in the house. Y'all ain't talking. Make it plain to yourself. We're coming out of this poverty stuff today. You know poverty, 98% of sickness is caused by poverty. Yeah, that's right. Talk about it. How you going to preach that on smile? We're going to come out of it. I'm preaching it. There's a demon that's on the loose that has hit Memphis years ago. And the people don't like Farrakhan. I don't care for me, his message, but he told the truth. He said, we are a bunch of folk that's keeping each other down. We're a bunch of people that don't want to go to how in the world you can have a city with airplanes, water, interstates, and you can't prosper. Something's wrong with that. Too much jealousy, too much hating. But I dare feel y'all just making a man say, I can be rich in the place where Egypt is. I can have prosperity where Egypt is. I'll talk to Joseph, he'll tell you. And God will put you to sleep and give you a 7-year plan. Come on, somebody. If you know your word, you follow me. And so you have to move from lack to making a demand. That means you got to get bold enough to believe that it's going to happen. Too many of us are living and believe we are living in doubt. We go under the philosophy of doubt rather than faith. Well, let me let you know something. Doubt is faith. Because doubt is believing that it won't happen. So you might as well take that and twist it around and believe that it will happen. Oh, y'all didn't like that. That messed you up a little bit. But that's all it is. Whenever you doubt it, I just don't believe this for me. I'm not the one. I wasn't born for this. Get that crazy stuff out of your mouth and start speaking positive. Start making a demand. I'm too old to turn around. I'm too old to go to school. Take yourself back to school.
That's it.
Oh, my God. Do what you got to do. Get your tools together. Get yourself in order. You got to make a demand. Now, when God moves you from making a demand, let me just say this. Whenever you make a demand, it is a sense of urgency. It is a request of urgency. It's something that has to be done right now. Is there anybody in here that needs God to do something right now? I'm talking about, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to take an inventory of your bank account right now. If you don't have $2,000 saved up in the bank, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Just talking. And let me go down to 200. It's something, there's a sense of urgency. You know good and well that you're halfway sad because you're living from check to check. You know that you're halfway sad because they ain't filled your EBT card. I'm just saying. You got to come off that stuff and go to the next level. But in order to do that, you got to see yourself out of that. If you don't ever see yourself out of it, you can't get out of it. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't, and then see, the thing is, a lot of people say you can't preach that. Well, Jesus came in Luke 4:18. He says, I've come to preach the gospel to the poor. Now the gospel to the poor is that you won't be broke anymore. That's it. So I came to set you free. I came to the gospel. The word gospel is not even recorded in the Old Testament. It's only recorded in the New Testament. He says, I came to give you this gospel. It is not for you to be beneath, but it's for you to be above. I told you in Deuteronomy 28 that I'll make you the head and not the tail. I told you that I was bringing you up. I told you that I'll